Well, hello everybody. Every week when I make these videos, I try and be positive and upbeat, even when there's problems. Let's make the video about solving the problem. Then it's kind of cool and fun. But this week, I feel like I'm getting punched in the face so many times. And so I'll show you one of the down days. So I'll try not to make it too down, but it's to kind of show the problems that we face or what I have to deal with. So we struggled last month because we had all the problems with the advertising, and then I was in hospital, so I wasn't able to fix it. So last month we made a loss. We knew we would make a loss simply because I wasn't able to go out and reshoot new adverts and things. And we did the advert test, which showed that our adverts are not going to the right place. So I need to design a new campaign, and I also need to start using other advertising outlets. And we need to, people keep sending me messages, have you tried this, have you tried that? But it needs to be, we need to get the mass market done, not individual plugs and things. We need to be able to have a way that we can advertise and put it out there. So this month I dropped it down to only, we said we'll do £2,000 of advertising, and I'm going to show you how expensive the advertising has become. So if I spin this around, there's Truman, and over on this side, so this is my little spreadsheet. So far this month, so it's the 7th of May, so I've spent £470 on advertising, which has made £945 of sales. Oh, cool. Which has led to £3.32 profit. £3. So out of £1,000 in sales, £3 is what I get. Now this isn't actually the real thing, because this is what we call COGS, the cost of goods shipped. So this is the advertising, the cost of making it, put it in a box. And the real problem is down here. My cost per acquisition, £39. Now what that means is it's costing £39 to make a sale. It used to cost £10. So what can I do? Well, if I put the price up of the units, which I'm going to have to do soon anyway, but if I put them up by £10, it wouldn't make much of a difference. I need to get the advertising costs lower. We had all of this tested before we started the business. Everything was great. And the advertising cost has now gone up like 400%. I mean, it's crazy to go up 4 times, to go from £10 CPA to £40 CPA. And my aim was to keep this a system and a game, to keep it at a price point of £39, to keep it at that. I think under £40 is like $50 is where it's a gift. It's not a major purchase. It's not something where you can only have it at Christmas because it's too expensive. Let's keep it at that price point. And I've battled to keep the manufacturing cost low, but now my advertising costs have gone up 4-fold. And I think when I look, and I've spent for the last week, you take all of this risk and you spend all of this money on advertising, and what you get back is £3, about $5. Oh God. And I think my problem here is, because I do everything myself, is I need to really prioritize that, but I can't, because I've got other priorities. So you've got to do everything all at once. But so this is, we've still got the system. It's going out. People are buying it. People are looking at the website. People are enjoying it. People are sending me the nice comments. The only problem is there's no profit for me. There's not, like, I'm working like a madman, and I'm making £3.32 per week. And in fact, of course, that doesn't include the overheads. So things like accountancy fees and legal fees, and things like, the MailChimp or Brevo, or the other costs, these associated costs, web hosting, that's not included in this. So we've lost money. I mean, not a great deal, but we've lost some money so far this week. And I've just got to keep it going. You know, I need to keep fighting. I've got to keep resilient and happy and smiling and say, well, next week will be even better. And there are times when you think, oh, why am I doing this? Why? Oh, we're doing it because we're going to be rich and famous, Truman. That's why we want to be rich and famous. This is how we're going to do it.